So I watched your video on catch-all type campaigns. Have you ever tried something like that with low converting keywords that converted in the catch-all? Yes, you definitely can do that. The one problem, so it's going to depend on your product line. The one problem with catch-alls, and why in that video I'm like, don't scale it, don't increase the bids, don't try and get too aggressive here, is because with like a really good campaign structure, right? If I have one product I'm advertising in, then I know that any search terms that convert are that, whatever products I'm advertising in there, which again, a good structure is going to be like only one product or only one products that are on like a singular listing. I know that I can connect those search terms that perform to those particular products. The problem with the catch-alls is that those good converting searches could potentially be on like any of the products that you're advertising in, which in the catch-all is where you put in your entire catalog into that view. And so you could try that. It might get a little bit hairy. And so for anyone watching in the video Dom is referring to, it's this one right here, the catch-all auto campaign that prints money and how not to screw it up. It's pretty much it. It's like it's an amazing campaign. It works really, really well. I'll give you a pro tip, Dom, something that's worked really, really well. It's a bit like the catch-all auto. So I would use the same optimization principles that I talk about in there, and like, don't scale the bids too high, keep it super low. If you increase bids too significantly, like, you're probably going to see really good performance and you're going to want to increase the bids, but don't. Is if you take your listing, I cannot take credit for this strategy. I forget who I heard it from, but it works really, really well. Go to your listing, scrape your entire listing if you have access to your backend keywords, all of it, put it into a keyword density tool. So what you're looking to do is get all of the single words that are in your listing. Now you can take out the does and the ands and, like all of those filler words, but you're going to end up with words like cup, baby, blanket, dish, right? You're looking for all those single words, and we call these, I think we call these single word broad campaigns. You put it into a campaign, you put these all in a broad match, and then you put in the products with the listings that you scraped. And again, same principle, you're going to keep the bids low. Low is relative to your account. Again, same bidding principles that I talk about in the catch-all auto, which is you're probably doing like a 20 cents, 30 cents, something like that. If you're in supplements, low is going to be relative to you, might even be high as 50 or 75 cents. But you're going to keep those low. And again, you're going to run it. You don't want to increase the bids. Now, if you have poor performance on these, definitely decrease the bids. You want to optimize down, but you don't want to optimize up too much. What we do is we call like a bid ceiling, which means we're never going to increase the bids past X. So for us, that might be 35 cents in an account or something like that. And those work very similar to this. So it's kind of a keyword. Again, it catches a whole bunch of stuff. If you see things that you could potentially add as negatives, that are wasting money, definitely do that. But these are there to just run in the background, get you a lot of good, profitable eyes on your product. And oftentimes the performance of these campaigns is really, really good. Now, these campaigns, as far as like how many keywords are going to be in these campaigns, you're going to end up with a lot of keywords. You're probably going to end up with like over 100 keywords. That's fine, because half of these keywords are not even going to get any impressions at all. That's not a problem. Don't be surprised. I don't think you have to like increase the bids to gain impressions or anything. Again, you just want that to run in the background. But that can work very well. You might potentially, now again, I haven't tested this, so we're going into like theoretical territory here. But if you have search terms that are working well in the catch-all and you want to like take those out, maybe add them as maybe even just a broader target with a low bid, just to see if you can get any more juice out of those search terms, then that might be a good one as well.